Well, Dave, I guess she got the point.
I guess she did.
This being, by the way, the first Nintendo 64 game the Game Room has ever even bothered to review.
Yes, I mean, we weren't around when Goldeneye was first released, but who knows? Maybe one day we'll do it when it's a classic game. It already is, but, we'll wait.
This is obviously made by the same people
yes,
who made
it's basically
Goldeneye.
The same game.
It is the same game.
Different chicks.
Different weapons.
Bond isn't a chick now, or Bond is a chick now. Different weapons.
That'd be weird, man. If Bond was a chick.
That would
I wouldn't want to go see the movies anymore. Like, she'd be hitting
except
on
for those
guys.
lesbian scenes.
The Nintendo Entertainment System presents Metroid.
They've really managed to squeeze all the power they can after all these years out of the NES.
8-bit has never looked so good. Dave, last time I was in Singapore, I caught Metroids again.
Oh yeah, I heard you were in quarantine for about 3 or 4 weeks.
It's that itchy, scratchy feeling. It just doesn't go away.
You need some of that golden seal power, or whatever they call that.
The impressive Nintendo. Honestly, this looks like about 8-bit graphics right here. They're cutscenes.
Yeah, this is sort of out of maybe Sega CD,
Sega Genesis,
something like that. Yeah.
After playing Front Mission 3 and seeing the beautiful cinematic animation scenes, this looks like crap. Oh, here's our lady, Mary Jane. Dave, you
Hello,
named her.
Mary Jane.
And here's Mary Jane talking out her differences with her opponents. It's good to see a game that reinforces, positive beliefs like talking and communication with your enemy.
That's correct. And there's nothing quite like, resolving a problem without resulting in blatant violence.
No. See, there was a discussion taking place.
We turned the audio off. You can't exactly hear it. Now, these guys, they were saying, hey, we talked for a little while, but then we just, it didn't work out. It just didn't work out the way we planned.
Things went sour.
Yes. But anyway, we were very unimpressed with the graphics, as we told you.
The gameplay kicks ass.
The gameplay's good. It's basically just GoldenEye Part 2 with a chick and lasers.
Yeah, more like.
Pretty much. But there are a couple subtle differences with this game. When you get hit, your vision goes blurry.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and there's actually more enemies on the screen at one time in this game than there were at Bond. And the environments are bigger and just more detailed.
Now, fortunately, all the bad guys have really bad aim.
They all have bad aim, and they have horrible reaction times. So they're just sort of like, oh.
No, we were playing on the easy level just so we could get through the game as quickly as possible. I did play one of the harder levels, and, it's harder. But...
Gee, what a surprise.
Yeah, go figure. But anyway, it is absolutely comical how bad. It's kind of like if you're G.I. Joe and running through the Cobra stronghold. The Cobra Force is being absolutely devoid of any intelligence whatsoever.
Oh, of course.
You ever think about...
They're the bad guys, Mark.
And every now and then, if you're not sure if you've killed somebody...
You can just double check.
You can double tap them to the head a couple times.
You know what? I really don't like this unrealistic violence, though, because by now their head should have exploded. Full of bullets, just riddled with bullets. Their body should be in a million pieces right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. And for a little while, Mark, I remember we were really excited because the dead bodies didn't go away.
But you come back if you leave the hallway and come back.
There's always one remaining, just so you've been there before.
No, you got to give them credit. At least they don't blink in front of you and go away.
They don't blink.
That's like antagonizing me. That's saying, haha, we don't support this mass destruction and violence. They don't blink and go away. They go away kind of like while your back is turned. It's kind of like Santa Claus.
And you got to give it to Rare. They did make a really good game with the hardware they have. It's just too bad such talented programmers have to work with such an underpowered system. It's awful.
All right, another criticism. You can't shoot civilians without being penalized.
That's fucking weak.
That's bullshit.
Yes.
Because this game kind of has a sense of humor. I don't think it actually plays well with the storyline. I would think it would have been better if it was more serious and really
I mean,
dark.
when you encounter the alien, all of a sudden it turns into like this Teletubby sidekick or something like that.
You know what it's like? It's like
it's like a wisecracking alien.
Here's a good, just fight scene I was using.
Blatantly shooting people.
You don't want to use grenades in close range. You tend to hurt yourself.
That's a self-destructive attitude.
Look, it's like Teen Wolf. You see red.
Grrr. We are very upset with the pricing of this.
Now, you're very naive. You're virgins to the N64, so to speak, like us.
And you've also been sucked into the hype, and you're just thinking, it's the best game ever. I have to own this game.
So you
got a $60 game.
Yes. Then you read the back of the box closely. Requires the N64 expansion pack. What the fuck is that? Where did this thing come from?
This thing is like $30.
we'll add on tax and shipping. It gets even worse than that.
And the game is good, but is not the end-all, be-all of video games like it's been made out to be.
No, I was talking a little bit about the game. It is exactly the same gameplay as Goldeneye.
Yes,
which
exactly
is good. Great gameplay. I do like the fact, you do something, you turn around,
there's a lot of different
off.
kinds of missions. There's stealth missions, there's seek and destroy missions.
You got like 100 guards rushing at you. You just open
fire,
open fire
down. And we really like the fact that we demonstrated in the beginning that you can fire arrows at people and have them stick out of their head.
They stick in their head.
Wherever,
They also scream.
We're big fans of that. And they scream.
I like when they scream when they die.
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why me?
Why me?